Headed to go see our friend Peter Lawless. He is heading out and going back to Ireland to go restart his journey next year. And he's become a super good friend while we're here, and we're really sad to see him go and split ways. It'd be really awesome to sail out of here south together, but it's just not in the cards. And he's doing the right thing. We're really supportive of the decision that he made, and we really hope to see him somewhere soon.
Gonna miss you, Peter. Bye. Or see you soon at dinner.
Hey.
Oh, you guys are so cute.
Old friends were leaving and new friends were arriving on a cool Outremer 51 called Jams. And it was nearly our time to get on the road again and head south towards our goal of Cape Horn, which is far enough south that we thought installing a diesel heater would make for a more comfortable journey around such latitudes. But before setting sail, we noticed an issue.
Another day down here in the lazarette doing boat work. Thought we had this all done, but apparently we don't. What happened was I hooked up all of the diesel lines for the diesel heater, but I hooked it all up, pump ran fine, diesel was flowing, but the heater would not turn on. We did some Googling and the error number said that it was error 06, which means the fan won't turn. So we started taking it apart a little bit and the fan wouldn't turn. So I figured, well, I'll start looking into this a little more, take it apart, tested the circuit board, tested voltages, all that kind of good stuff. Everything's checking it out as far as electrically. So I started digging in more and more and I saw some corrosion. And I figured I would take the unit out and completely disassemble the unit and clean it. However, once I started removing the exhaust and air intake hoses, I found a lot of corrosion. And there's so much corrosion that I cannot even get the air intake or exhaust hose out without damaging the unit. So I am about to cut it out of the boat, which I shouldn't have to do. But once we get this out, I'll show you some more and we'll dig deep into this unit to see why it has failed on us before we've ever even turned it on. There is water coming out. Look at that. This may be explaining our situation. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay.
more towels. Towels, 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 towels. Okay, well. All right, so we've got this thing out of here and it appears I've made a giant mess. I was a little concerned about the angle of the exhaust mounting and water coming in. Apparently my concerns were valid. I thought I put a big enough loop in there in order to stop that from happening, but it didn't. So we've got a ton of corrosion down here, and actually right here, this corroded so badly it actually popped the stainless steel off and broke it. Aluminum, stainless, and salt water don't go together. Ay, ay, ay. Check this out. Diesel heater is installed and finally running. Go down here in our little cubby. I think you can hear it running up behind me. There she is. We've got our air intake, our exhaust over here. The exhaust hose, as you can see, runs up over here and then out the hull. We've got our new fuel pickup. Runs up to a small filter over to our pump, and then the lines up and over through here. There is our installation of our diesel heater. We can see the exhaust coming out the back here. She's all back up and running. We are ready to go to the cold of the Patagonian fjords. The diesel heater is installed and finally running.
We were getting ready to leave the country, so Roxy needed a visit to the vet to get all of her paperwork in order and get a few vaccine updates. While we were at the vet, Curtis had found an outdoor sporting goods store and decided to stock up on some items we felt would be beneficial on our way south, on top of the diesel heater, of course. And Roxy got a treat for being a good girl at the vet too.
Ready? We just got back from the store, got a whole bunch of stuff, but I got Roxy a little surprise. Look, what is that? Get it? Get it? Oh, what is that? Yeah.
You got tennis balls, Roxy?
And
Yeah.
going in her cave with them. Other than buying Roxy tennis balls, we also did some shopping for us. Wandered up, I found this store uptown called Decathlon. It's this huge sporting goods store and everything in there is super cheap. I needed a few things after all these sailing miles. I got myself some new sailing shoes, 29 bucks. Not bad. I got Kate a neck gaiter thing for cold weather sailing.
Yes.
I got a big fleece. I got me some fleece pants. I got Kate some fleece pants. Guess how much?
€10.
These were $7.
Oh my gosh.
For the deal of the day, guess how much?
Well, it was a deal, so €100.
64.
Whoa.
It's two layer fabric. I mean, it's probably equivalent to like a gill jacket or something like that for like $200. So
Yeah.
I got myself a vest. Guess how much?
€50.
24. And then I got some bibs. And I got Kate one as well. You want to try it on?
Yeah.
Model it up. Coastal offshore, but not an ocean level. All right, so that's what I did. I can't swim.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Hello there, friends at home. We are getting ready to leave. We're going to leave in a few days for Mar Del Plata, Argentina. It's about a 4,700 mile trip. One of the things that we need to do, because we're not going to have any internet when we are out at sea, is to update all of our software. Our Iridium Go requires a firmware update, so we're going to take care of that. And then we are also downloading some additional charts for South America onto our Expedition software so that we have an additional set of charts there. We also have charts in here for Navionics as well, so we can display and compare from one screen to the other differences in charts. We find that really helpful when trying to navigate in areas that are more complex or a little bit off the beaten path. So there you have it. That's what I'm up to today. Later on, we're going to go up the rig and do a rig inspection. So that's today's work. We will update you later.
Hey everyone, we're Sailing Sweet Ruka. I'm Kate, this is Curtis, and Roxy the dog. We're here to sail around the world via Cape Horn and the Cape of Good Hope. We like to take the sea less traveled and are ready for some serious offshore sailing. So come along for the ride and click subscribe.
All right, pull them up.
Before a big ocean crossing, we like to go up the mast to inspect the rig as a preventative maintenance. Usually, Curtis grinds me up, but this time it was his turn to get the bird's eye view.
second. This is like remains of the old jib. Okay, a little more. Good there.
Curtis adds extra tape to the end of the spreaders to act as chafe protection for the jib. We especially don't want any chafing on our brand new jib during this crossing.
Oh, this tape sucks. This tape is BS.
Sometimes you can get a little frustrated dangling from your thighs. And what started as a calm, windless morning quickly changed into a very puffy day to be suspended in the air. Going up the rig requires you to have some athletic ability and equilibrium as you focus on holding on, balancing yourself, and working on the task at hand all at the same time. Curtis also took a bottle of fresh water to spray the shrouds from the salty air as well as last week's volcanic ash.
I think I'm going to send you up to the very top.
I don't mind cranking you up.
What's that?
I don't mind cranking you up.
Yeah, I'm too heavy for the harness. My leg's starting to fall asleep. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we could try and go.
Yeah, I think you can do it, babe. I believe in you.
Want to go?
Ready?
Yep. Okay, let's go up.
For the rig inspection, we look for any damage, such as hairline cracks, corrosion, or anything that is out of place or needs replacement or repair. We look at the blocks, sheaves, halyards for chafing, and wind instruments while up there. After all, our sails are our primary motor, and we want to make sure everything is running smoothly. The higher up you go, the trickier it is to hold on, as the angle of the rolling motion is much larger, requiring a lot of focus to get the job done. While Curtis was up there, we also ran a tracer line for one of our old halyards. This way, when it's time to upgrade to a new halyard, we can trace the line to have it follow this one, making the switch quick, painless, and accurate. Here you can see a temporary gray tracer that was too short and required a skied end, which was all we had on us at the time. Curtis connected the old gray one to the new Dyneema red one of proper length, which we were able to get at the bountiful chandleries they have here in Tenerife. I pulled the old line from the bottom of the mast while Curtis carried the remainder down during his descent. I see the red!
That's good. Alright, you got red down there?
I do.
I'm gonna throw this down to you. We'll see if it'll make it.
Ha! You're funny.
Go ahead and come down. Nice and slow, okay?
Copy that.
Ready?
Good job, babe. Hi, Roxy. Where'd I go? Was I up there? Did you see me? All right, time to go get us some diesel. The marina here does not have a diesel fuel pump, so there's a truck that's showing up a few docks down, and we're gonna carry our jerry cans. Let's go. It's never easy. We could have undocked the boat and brought the boat over to the truck, but the issue is that the boat's kind of tight in here, and there's a beam on wind, so it makes docking and undocking a little tricky. I think this is just the least risk to the boat, and We've got the cans and we don't need a whole lot of fuel anyway. It's not like we have to fill the whole boat. This is just our spare fuel to take with us on the longer journey. Our extra fuel cans. They're extra fuel cans. Ours? There. We've got diesel!
But the job wasn't done. Getting the shopping cart up and down the dock proved to be a new challenge. Aboard our J46 sailboat, our fuel tanks hold 90 gallons of diesel fuel, giving us a minimum motoring range of 420 miles. Adding 8 jerry cans of 5 gallons each allows for an additional 180 miles, giving us 600 miles of total minimum range. We don't like carrying the extra weight, as it slows us down while under sail, but more fuel will also give us more safety, flexibility, and warmth from our diesel heater while cruising and anchoring in the Patagonian fjords. We were all fueled up, and lastly, we refueled our pantry and fridge, which was quite the task planning for over 4,000 miles at sea. Next week on Sweet Ruka, we push off the docks in hopes of making it to the Southern Hemisphere and South America. And don't forget to check out all the goodies on our website at www.sweetruka.com. And a special thank you to our patrons for making these videos possible. You too can be a patron for as little as $1 a month. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Fair winds and following seas. Until next week.